Okay, so a few weeks ago, the tech department was asked to come up with digital lessons, exemplar lessons to show how you can move all of what's in curriculum and turn it into a digital classroom. So for my example, I did math, and that's where all of this started from, was because of the choice board and new ways of looking at what it is from, quite frankly, someone who's never taught using this district's curriculum. And so it's just looking at what it was and coming up with a way to convert it. So for sure, it's not something that needs to all be changed now or things that you should be amazing at right away. It's just the first steps of, hey, this is what you can do, and here's a new way of looking at it, and we can all learn from each other on the best ways to put it together from all different areas of expertise. So I created a Canvas page for the choice board, and I gave directions on what I wanted the kids to do. And then I did my directions. And the reason that I video them is because I don't want to continue to explain. So for me, it takes a little bit more time to video, but then I just can tell the kids to watch it, and they don't have to come and ask me 1,000 times what they were supposed to do on that lesson. So that's why I like that. And then you can insert videos into a Canvas table during editing. So if we need to work on that later, we can, but that's all this is that each one of these matches the choice board of what I ask for the kids to do. And then there's directions so that there's no questions of what my expectations are. So the actual choice board was built in Google Slides, because that's my preference. I do everything in Google Slides, and everything is just linked out. So if you noticed on the directions, it said that they had to complete the choices that were highlighted in yellow. So depending on what topic you're doing, there might be some that you really want them to hit that are more important. And so that was a way for me to notify the kids. They had the choice of when to do it, but it had to be done by Friday. I chose to make my choice board an assignment. So you'll notice down here, that's what the LTI looks like. So it'll come back in the speed grader. And I did that because I wanted them each to have a board, and then I'd be able to see what they did. If I ever needed to go back for evidence or documentation, that I would have it. So for the kids activity, they're each going to get one of these, and then these check marks move, and there's just an infinite stack so that I can put it on top, and so that they can tell what, or that I can tell as the teacher what they've already done, and then they can see what they have left that they can still work on throughout the week. My intention is that this lasts the whole week. I don't want to keep making a new one every day, or it can last for a long time and I can just change out some of the things. So that's how choice boards work in my mind. So each one of these links out to something different. Some of them are just programs that we use in the math classroom, quizzes, Prodigy, things like that. Other ones are the games, and that's what we're going to talk about today, is how we use Flippity. So one of them was about creating numbers, and it takes them straight to the numbers Flippity that we made. So with a form that goes with it. So all of this is an exact replica of what was in the curriculum documents for the worksheets that Gary had made, or I'm sorry, for the workshops that Gary had made. And then I just turned it into something digital. So it's not, it's taking what we already had and making it something that the kids can do online. So that's kind of the idea of where we're going with it today. Not making you have to reinvent the wheel, just coming up with creative ways to use what you have in a digital world.